You know that friend who always cancels plans at the last minute? The one who says, "I'm tired, maybe next time." Everyone assumes they're flaky, antisocial, boring. But psychology says something very different. That friend isn't avoiding life. They're protecting something most people don't even realize they're losing. And if a quiet night at home sounds more exciting to you than any party ever could, this video is about to explain your entire personality. There's a strange guilt that comes with loving to stay home. Society treats it like a flaw, like you're supposed to apologize for not wanting noise, crowds, or constant stimulation. But here's the truth most people never hear. Some nervous systems are not designed for a loud world. Extroverts recharge by being around people. Their energy grows with movement, conversation, chaos. The more stimulation, the more alive they feel. But for introverts, and especially people who crave solitude, every social interaction, even a fun one, costs energy. Slowly, quietly, invisibly. Psychologists call this optimal arousal theory. Some brains need high stimulation to feel balanced. Others need low stimulation to feel safe, focused, and at peace. This isn't shyness. It's not laziness. It's not fear. It's biology. For people wired this way, home isn't just a place. It's the only environment where their nervous system can finally exhale. And there's another layer most people miss: control. Out in the world, nothing belongs to you. The noise level, the conversations, the expectations, the constant pressure to perform, react, and respond. But at home, you control everything. The lighting, the silence, the pace of time itself. For people with high sensitivity, anxiety, or deep emotional awareness, that control isn't a luxury, it's survival. Your brain is always scanning for signals, tone shifts, facial expressions, energy changes. It notices everything, and that level of awareness becomes exhausting in social environments. Home is the one place where the scanning finally stops. Here's something society doesn't like to admit. People who enjoy solitude tend to be more creative, more introspective, and more emotionally complex. Multiple psychological studies show that people who are comfortable alone score higher in imagination, problem solving, and abstract thinking. Staying home isn't doing nothing. It's where ideas quietly form, where memories replay, where meaning gets built. The best thoughts rarely arrive in loud rooms. They arrive in silence, at night, when no one is watching, when your mind finally has space to wander. That's why so many writers, artists, philosophers, and thinkers were known for isolating themselves. Not because they hated people, but because solitude is where depth lives. But here's where things get uncomfortable. Not everyone stays home for healthy reasons. For some people, staying home feels safe because the outside world feels threatening. Social anxiety, past rejection, emotional wounds that never healed, depression that whispers, "Why bother?" And that's the line psychology draws very carefully. Do you stay home because it restores you, or because leaving feels overwhelming? One is peace, the other is hiding. Home can be a sanctuary, but it can also become a cage if fear is the reason you never leave it. And knowing the difference matters. Still, for people who genuinely love being at home, they aren't missing out on life. They're experiencing it differently. They find joy in small rituals. Morning coffee in silence, a favorite spot on the couch, the exact moment sunlight hits the wall in the evening. While others chase excitement, they collect meaning. Psychologists call this low stimulation preference. These individuals don't need the world to constantly entertain them. Their inner world is already rich. They don't get bored easily. They get overwhelmed easily. And that difference changes everything. Modern culture worships visibility, being seen, being out, being loud. Social media rewards noise. Parties look better on camera than peace ever could. But what if your best life doesn't look impressive online? What if it's a quiet night, comfort food, a documentary, and no obligations? That's not sadness. That's self-knowledge. The people who love staying home often know themselves deeply. They don't need external validation to feel alive. They don't need an audience. They've already built a relationship with themselves, and that's something many people never do. So if you're the type who cancels plans without guilt, who feels genuine happiness on a solo Saturday, who would rather rewatch a comfort show than chase new memories, you're not broken. You're wired for depth over noise, for peace over performance, for meaning over movement. And in a world addicted to stimulation, that's not weakness, that's rarity. So tell me, do you love staying home because it fills you up, or because leaving feels heavy? And if this video felt like it was talking directly to you, subscribe, because the psychology you're about to learn next will explain even more about why you feel different from most people. Click the next video. You're going to recognize yourself again.